And we are live. What's up, folks? Y'all weren't
Hello.
expecting so many lives so quickly, were you?
No.
But to be honest, one live during the boom is 10 lives outside the boom. Just keeping everyone checked in on the math. We're all checked in. Ernie, you checked in?
Oh, not this 10th shit again, bro. Shut her down, bro. I'm bored. Yawn.
All
Not
right.
this
Well,
10x shit again, bro. Come on. We need some
thanks
new
for
stuff.
joining
Talk to
us,
me.
everybody. Our one
Talk
viewer,
to
thanks
me.
for joining. We're going to shit her down.
Chat, talk to me. I'm here. I'm ready. Talk to
What is
me.
good,
How are you, Gift
chat?
Smith? How are you? How are you?
I'm doing good. I went down to San Antonio and had lunch with my dad and was hoping to drop off a Yu-Gi-Oh consignment with a whatnot streamer. And he forgot to tell me that he was out of town. So I guess we just chopped it up to just having lunch with dad, which was okay because I came
That's
back
nice.
and got a surprise message on Facebook from this Yu-Gi-Oh collection I messaged like 2 months ago. And she was like, "Yeah, it's available." And I was like, "Oh, it took long enough." But I ended up going and meeting her and paid 200 for a pretty large collection. So hopefully some minties over there, but we can get into that later. I'm doing good. How are you, dude? Just got back from chess.
I mean, nice flex that you had lunch with your dad. As anyone knows, lunch with dad is the best lunch because
Mm-hmm.
generally your dad pays for it and it be steak and shit. So shout
I
out to
can
every dad.
confirm he did pay for it.
Correct. And it was probably bomb.
It was I had huevos rancheros, so in San Antonio, so it was in fact the bomb.
Nice. Yeah, you know what's my new thing, bro? I don't know, my board everybody, but I I've been on some acai bullshit, bro. I just been eating a lot
Oh,
of fruits and frozen fruits with more fruits, dude, and some coconut flakes and some almond butter and some granola in that rich. It's kind of nice. Gives
your
you a
Pokemon
jolt of
DNA
energy.
be he'd be proud of you, dude. Less Mr. D's and more acai's.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mr. D's, I had to shut her down, bro, because I gained like 20 pounds. So now I'm chunky like Cass and the rest of the hobby. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
um, I I I'm curious what you got on the agenda tonight because I'm just flying along. I'm just here to react basically. Um, but I did hear some news, dude. I did. I don't know. I heard some
Oh,
news.
there's some news out there, dude. Um, Peak Dat Chew is buying out the entire modern market of PSA 10s. So if you have a PSA 10 and you can read the card, hit up Peak Dat Chew. Um, I definitely wanted to talk about the Peak Dat Chew mindset. Um, is it good or bad, or is it neutral? Should we all have the Peak Dat Chew mindset? Should we all be buying PSA 10s of modern? Because I've been trying to source 151 locally. That shit's all fucked. Nothing's a 10. So I don't know what to go off with that, but maybe someone in the chat can give me some knowledge about where some minty 151 is because I don't think it exists. Um,
Bro, relax. You're chilling this early. We're 5 minutes in. Relax. 151 is readily available, and it will be after the seven reprints. Everybody need to chill. All right.
I don't know, dude. It might not get a reprint. We're getting a new collection box or something later on, but maybe that's just restock. Maybe they're done printing 151, dude. You never know. It
Never
could be dark.
know.
They got a lot of EVs and a lot of Team Rockets to print.
Yeah, but real quick, can we do a welfare check on Peak That Chew, bro? Is he good? Because why is he buying English randomly now and wailing out? He's like, I need 20 of each.
Um, you know, this kind of goes into like mental health Monday. I don't know what's up with the homie. Hopefully he shows up here in the chat so we can ask him personally, see how he's doing. But I mean, I've never, personally been in a mental space where I need to buy a bunch of English tens, but I'm also really new to the English market. And I know how addicting it can be once you put your first graded guard around a PSA 10. So,
That is true. I cannot confirm, but I have heard things. Um, My thing is this: is he a genius though? Because hear me out. If it's a boom and he's buying the sauce, he's gonna win. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Let me. I know he posted his mail day. Just want to double check that it's sauce. I'm pretty sure it's just like it's just all the modern Giratinas and Squirtles and Charis and stuff. So yeah, maybe that's just the plan. Is he feels some stuff is too cheap and is just buying it, but I don't know, dude. Like to me, it's just like hard to get behind because at least for me, all the English tens that I pick up, it's just like crazy margin. Like even with like you sold the Altart Chari from 151 for like 325. At the time, the card raw was like a hundy. That's like stupid margin. So it's like, is the smart thing to just put a lure out there and just buy as many collections as possible, send it bulk and just wait and be in really low for the 10, or just buy the 10s now and hope it booms with crypto and all this other modern FOMO that's going on. I don't know. I don't know what the right play
Honestly,
is.
I don't dislike buying the 10 if you're really bullish on the market short term, you
Yeah.
know. But it's also like PSA slow now, and the raw, a lot of it is gonna nine, and so it's like, oh, here's my big investment. It's like a bunch of nines,
Hmm.
and you know, so
Yeah, I guess the 10 just like it locks it in. You have your 10, you like your entry price. Um, it's just like some of these 10s, and I know he bought one from me, but like the Stellar Crown, like I'm really bullish on these two cards, the Stellar Crown, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Um, they're hard to hit in English. I mean, in Japanese, they just came in those little deck boxes. I know you graded and sold a bunch of those when they came out. But the English release was kind of all over the place. Like you have to get the Charmander from the Obsidian Flames ETB, and then the other two, Bulbasaur and Squirtle, you have to pull out a Stellar Crown. But like those cards are, I think the Bulbasaur and Squirtle, I think the Bulbasaur is probably 40 to 50, and the Bulbasaur is 30 to 40, but the 10s are like 180 and 225. Um, and yeah, Joe Jake saying he graded 20 of those easy 10s. They do have really good um, quality. Um, so that's the thing too. Is like if it has good quality, I just wouldn't want to buy the 10 ever. If it's
correct.
bad quality, like Obsidian Flames Charizard, like I've looked at probably 100 of those at local shows, and there wasn't a single one that gave me any single drop of hope of getting a PSA 10. So like that card at, I don't even know what it's at right now, 250 or something, 300. That seems like a way better buy than the Stellar Crown Bulbasaurs and stuff. But ZNG says we're thinking too hard again, dude. I mean, we could just go live and just drool. You want to just drool for an hour?
I'm down, dude.
Uh, yeah. I mean, it's like modern English grading talk, and we're just both staring at the stream, just saliva pouring down our faces. Be pretty good content. Yeah, yeah.
Just ignore the trolls, dude. I mean, these are just, you know,
Well,
dudes
he's
have
right. I didn't get my daily head smashing today, dude. I I'm slacking.
that's a Pokemon.
Yeah, if I did get that smashing today, I probably wouldn't have bought the Yu-Gi-Oh collection locally. But hopefully Z keeps his eBay going, and I can keep giving him $5 a card for under $100 Yu-Gi-Oh slabs if they'll sell. So. Oh, Drew Teeny said, "Let me smash my head real quick so I can buy Ernie's Mew promo for 130." Those are snaps. I mean, they're so hard to grade. Ernie had to buy like 40 or 50 of those to get like 610s. Do you want to do all that work, or do you want to, you know, pay 10x of what the card is raw? You guys can do the math. Um,
I'll be right back. I just gotta switch something real quick. I'll be
yeah, I gotcha. Kai says, "What's going on?" Meeting up with her and paying 200 is all I heard. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace, great place. You just find people on there to give 200 to. Wink, wink. Yo, Chief Keen in the chat. What's good, bro? Still waiting on your sketch cards, dude. At
Chiefy,
Becket.
Chiefy.
I sent some of Keen's cards to Becket, along with some of mine. And news is someone high up at Becket has been laundered what $2 billion money laundering charge, pleaded guilty. I gotta look more up about that so I'm not just horribly wrong. Becket
Um,
laundering. That should be a good search.
yeah.
Um,
Bro, you know, sometimes you gotta launder the money though. Clean it up.
that's some like Miami shit, dude.
Just
Hey, what's
saying,
the
dude.
easiest way to make money? Make a bunch illegally and make it legal money, you know? That's all. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anyone in chat or anyone has any opinions on this Beckett thing, how much it'll hurt. It says it's the chairman of the investment company that owns Beckett pleaded to a $2 billion fraud and money laundering scheme. He conspired with others to defraud various insurance companies, other third parties, and ultimately thousands of insurance policyholders. That sounds like a black
That's
label
pretty
level laundering
illegal.
scam, dude. Greg Lindbergh. Bro, of course, this guy's white, of course. I mean, like, just think of who you like. What's the first person that comes to mind? Greg Lindbergh. Yeah, it's a white dude in a suit. Who else launders money on a $2 billion scale? That's insane. It's just like all this stuff. Just like, are we like stuck in a loop, dude, with the hobby, with everyone committing crimes? It's just always the same people.
Look, bro, I'm not gonna lie, you're going a little bit too fast, and I kind of had a long day. I'm still stuck on Chief Keen being in the chat. That's number one.
Mm,
When not the let me tell you all a little Chief Keen lore. The first time I met Chief Keen, he was handing Mason a slabbed Arcanine E series.
mm-hmm.
What a great man. And what did Mason give him in return? It's been 4 years, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So let's address that first before we go into Beckett stealing money. Yeah, we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
get to that. We're gonna get to that. But what about Chief King and his gift
Mm-hmm.
to to Mason turning a cold shoulder? What about that?
It could mean a lot of things. You know, I mean, me personally, if I was given an Arcanine E series, I would never forget it.
Never.
Um, I would probably retaliate tenfold. I'd have to give him, a Crystal Lugia or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I mean, Mason, you know, he is always talking about, employee wages are getting too high and people are stealing from him.
He's
And
going corporate, dude. That's what
yeah,
happens
I
when you have a
mean,
second store, dude.
yeah, when you
What's getting?
expand, that's the problem with expansion, dude. It's
Mm-hmm.
twice the problems.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
not
twice the
always
bread,
twice
though.
the money.
It is,
Not
though. It is,
always.
or triple. Triple the bread is nice. Mason,
No,
get
not
at me.
always. Not the
Mason, this
location's not great.
sponsor us. This could stop.
Mm-hmm. Just
You want it
sponsor
to
us at
stop.
any time.
Anywho, no. But
Just
honestly,
just
bro,
send some reverse hollow BPT hollows. That's all it'll take.
actually, I
Um,
went to a game store the other day, and this completely blew me. You can rent out a part like a enclosed space, and you can like put the curtain, and it's just a table for you to play games with your friends. But it's like a little photo booth in there, but it's just a table, and that
like
shit blew me.
like at the adult stores.
No, it
Like
was a game store. They had like the regular Magic the Gathering Pokemon cards, like a LGS, dude.
okay, it's a
Except it
little
was more
tot.
nerdy. They had like a league in the back, and they had a bunch of tables, and they're like, "Are you here for league?" I'm like, "Do I look like I'm here for league?" Yeah, no.
Do I
I'm
smell
like,
like
I'm
I'm here for league?
I'm like, I'm here for the posters, and they're like, "Oh god."
Okay.
But
Not one of these guys again.
Oh,
Jeez.
not the posters. So,
Uh,
anywho, I was I was confused. So I can rent a little space in the store and curtain myself in there and just like I don't know, get a little HJ.
yeah,
I
just get
could do
away from
that.
the wife.
Yeah,
Easy.
that's easy.
That's worth every penny.
That's weird. Um, so yeah, game stores blew me. What else happened this week? Oh, I complimented this girl because she had built a Lego Charmander and it was hard. It was like a little Charmander and she built it from scratch. It was fire.
Hmm.
And all I did was say, "Oh, that's super cool." And she goes, "Do you want it?" And I go, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, do you want it? It's not mine. I don't care."
It's
Oh,
not hers.
so now I am the proud owner of a one of one Lego Charmander. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Hopefully, claps in the chat to hopefully that wasn't stolen from an even younger kid.
bop, 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 bop. Possession 9/10 of the law.
Got me there.
The Constitution, Big Derek. All right, moving along. Um, CNG paid me. Um, I was hot. I was real hot, but
Why's that?
It passed. Because any money is good at this point. So it did
Okay.
pass.
It just wasn't as
Um,
much money as you were hoping for, or what? Why were you hot?
I don't know. I hit the Arthur fist for like 5 minutes and then like stared into space
Is it
because
because he doesn't message you personally anymore? It's just his wife.
yeah, he just sends me the money and he doesn't even care. No, I'm kidding. No, but I did the math wrong. That's what happened. I thought I was gonna get a larger amount, but it
Mm-hmm.
was my fault because I did the math wrong. So that's on me.
Mm. Yeah, that's your fault.
But I don't want to take accountability for it, so I'm gonna blame CNG Gaming.
I like that. Yeah, I also got paid by James. So
No.
great man of the week, 5 times in a row. ZNG Emporium. Good job.
Speaking of Beckett, yo, this Beckett shit is kind of hoard. But my thing is this, like, if Beckett is closing down, I feel like some people would double down and like
Mm-hmm.
be like, oh, black labels are on sale now. Like the super dust is present, guys. Hello, have you seen the sales? Like, dudes are
Mm-hmm.
gonna double down. And then also, like, can Beckett really close? I mean, obviously they could close, but like, wouldn't they get bought out? Like, don't people know
Well,
that Beckett is a thing?
it is separated by Beckett in a way. Like I think they're just putting Beckett in here to maybe get more clicks because he's the Beckett parent company CEO. So he's not like the leader of the branch of Beckett. So there's nothing really going on with the grading. It's just the dude at the top of the top is getting wrecked right now. So, but people would definitely double down, dude. Like I've seen some crazy, like they're not out of business, CGC, but some of these perfect 10 blue label sales are kind of wild for a product that's not made anymore. So it would just be interesting to see if Beckett closed down grading entirely. Like I would think that,
But
oh,
why? Just
they're
fire
not
the
a,
guy and keep him push.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to, I mean, the government has to fire the guy at this point because he owns everyone. Because he's at the top of the top of the top.
Oh,
But
nice. CNG says, could Dan buy Beckett? Real question. Bro, that would be great. That would be awesome. Hold on, I gotta get my food. Talk to the chat, BRB.
yeah, can he grade too and just give all his homies black labels? That'd be sick. Um, but yeah, Chad, I don't know what y'all think. Do you think if Beckett went out of business, like the grading company, if all these black label gangs, super cool guys, would they double down on their black labels? Would sales increase because everyone's dumping them? Um, or would people hold on to them and treasure them because you can no longer get a black label anymore? I'm thinking the latter. I think the latter, but also if a company's not around anymore, do you want to buy their stuff? I mean, MetaZoo's not around anymore, and people are still buying UFO boxes for $10. But that might just be pure gambling addiction. I don't know at this point. But people do buy. I don't know. I'm stuck in a loop, everybody. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I wonder if it'll affect them at all, or is it that this guy goes to jail and someone else fills his spot and We forget about it in a week. Probably that. Um, but yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, Ernie's just got to do the math.
No, I'm here. Can y'all hear me? Look, bro. The reality of the sitch is that Beckett is needed in the space, bro, because it helps you to identify who are the most dusted. Yeah, I
Hmm.
said it. And now, if there's a free fall of prices, like if cards that were, you know how people were collecting pristine tens, like what if pristine tens fall off a cliff? A lot of people, Colson collectibles, are gonna be high, and a lot of people, me, are gonna say, "I told you so." And also, Greeny gonna look like a genius. So let's just give Greeny Great Man of the Week, dude.
Okay,
God bless, dude. He
I'm good with
sold
that.
it all a month ago, bro. Also, question for the chat, not an accusation, but is Greeny inside trading know something we didn't know? I don't know. Just talk amongst yourselves. I don't
I'm,
know.
I know everyone's like, "Oh, he's dusted. He's sold his collection before the boom. Oh, he's dusted. I can't believe he's sold out. I thought he was a collector. He might
Yeah,
just be a genius, and all
but
y'all are dumb.
I
Y'all think about that?
he might he might be a genius, but then why does he do the slab podcast? Anyway, my question is this: is dude, he sold before the crash. He's a savant. He sold before the company got caught for embezzling or whatever. Like that's insane. That could not have that. Like that was perfect. Anyway, my prediction is if Beckett really stops being a thing, black labels might go up. Chat. I promise I'm dusted. I just with Beckett collectors, I always assume the worst. I always assume the body's in the trunk and the gun is
Hmm.
in the front. You get what I'm saying? You collect black labels, but the pristine tens could fall off a cliff. And oh my god, I'm gonna be so happy, bro.
Oh,
Oh
the
god.
the 9.5s are already dirt cheap. You can't sell them for shit. Um, so yeah, I could see that. But like, yeah, if they went out of business, they would go up in value. The black labels. Like, let's stop thinking. Let's turn off the brains. Let's hit the wall with our forehead. Black labels are mooning if you can no longer grade black labels anymore. Let's just be completely honest there. Um,
The chat's talking about mustard, bro. We lost them.
but
Let's
bro,
get back on track.
Beckett, this is so unsurprising to me, and this may not even be related. I think I was talking to you about it earlier. I was talking with Cass, but
I
I'm
wasn't
not going to
listening.
mention any names. But I talked to a guy that
Cass.
that is in like local to Dallas, and he like knows a Beckett grader, and you can basically pay him like um, more than your grading fee. I'm not even to say the amount, but apparently this guy grades at Beckett and you can pay him, and he basically has his own forms and can fill them out and go grade them for you for a certain fee. So Beckett is definitely wins sussiest company for grader award. And that was like years ago. So who the hell knows what's going on over there now? But apparently, not everybody there is the most moral. I
Look,
don't
I'm
know.
gonna say this. Power corrupts absolutely. It's a thing. I didn't make that up. That's I did not make that up. Hypothetically, allegedly, theoretically, let's say I'm Matt Quinn from CGC and I want to
Hmm.
get a pristine 10 on my card. What do you think is gonna happen?
You probably get the grade.
You're probably gonna get the 10 because I'm the boss of the company. That's
Hmm.
why I like Nat Turner. That's why when I heard the Beckett shit, I thought of one man, Nat Turner. There's no fucking chance in hell Nat Turner is taking $1 because the dude just looks like the type of dude that's like, nah, like what? We're already printing so hard. Why
Hmm.
would we do this? The only reason dudes embezzle from their own company funds and shit is because the company is not printing. If the company's printing, you don't want to jeopardize the printing.
Yeah.
So
And he's super rich and has run tons of other companies before, and just has like he'd be putting up not only his company's reputation but his own reputation. And he's too rich to do that. So it wouldn't make any sense at all.
yeah, but also like also the reputation of of PSA, and this is gonna trigger a lot of people, but like there has to be like a like side A to a concert. It has to be a headliner and the following art. Like that has to be a top company. There will
Hmm.
always need to be a company that does a good job. And PSA already has that spot locked in. So to
Hmm.
throw that away is literally dusted because they can print for 700 more years.
Hmm.
Like you're gonna throw that away to get PSA 10s on shit that has scratch. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the same thing with like eBay and yeah, PSA. They're so far ahead of the competition as far as how much they're grading. The
Yeah,
even the like they're more expensive to sub to than Beckett is. Like they're the most expensive company and they have the most demand.
you might want to do the
Like
math on that.
I mean, what? It's like $12 no subs at Beckett. Lowest you can get at PSA is a special for 14. I did the math, dude. It's not hard, but yeah, it's like their main job is just staying ahead, which is like way easier than being a smaller company try to catch up and become the leader. Like once you're as far ahead as eBay, as far ahead as
Exactly.
Amazon, as far ahead as PSA, like all you have to do is not fuck up, which is way easier than trying to create something innovative and different enough to get enough demand to then beat out the top dog. At least these days. Um, it looks like some people in the chat have seen the same things as me as far as Beckett. Um, can't wait to get sued. That'll be fun. Um, Jodo Jake, just go to their Instagram. You can see the whole Black Label crew in their cringy Halloween cribs video. Dude, I saw that video. Ooh, spooky! That was the scariest thing I've seen during any Halloween. Um, it's like it's kind of funny though because it's like they've got their own little group together, and it's always them like on the Beckett Instagram, like showing off their favorite black labels, and like yeah, they're being they're out there to promote like how great black labels are, how great Beckett is, but it does get to a certain point where it's like, dang, this is super cringy. If y'all haven't seen the Beckett Halloween video, you're in for a treat. Definitely go follow, sub to Beckett, and you can get a steady stream of some incredible content made by the coolest people in the space. Um, I have met what's his name, Wes. I think he's like Wes Magic Harp or something on Instagram. He's a cool guy. But some of these other guys, oh my god, I it's like you show up to a party like late at night and you walk in and the people you see hanging out, it's just like not your vibe, and you're like, oh, I need to leave, or I need to get very drunk to hang out with this group. It's an interesting group, that's
And
for
that's how I
sure.
feel about collectors in general. But moving on, um,
No, but it's like it's funny too because they're always in like I've seen it in Z and G's Instagram comments and stuff, and the way they defend black labels, like anyone says like, oh, like black labels are, it's so subjective, or oh, it's like anyone attacks black label, there's always one of those dudes in that group that's like, I put my whole life into this.
uh-huh.
I spend 500 hours sourcing cards, and I have an entire spreadsheet of all the PSA nines of certain cards I'm looking for, plus links to the scans. And I've looked at the scans 20 times, and I won't order a card unless I know with my AI scanner that it's perfect centering and the work I put in. It's like, meanwhile, I grade with Beckett and I get one black label and a sub, and it's the card I had listed like the least likely to get a black label because it was super obviously OC. So yeah, they'll say what you want, but Z's always right in the end. You're dusted. It is subjective. Um, I almost want Jodo J. I mean, if y'all have enjoyed our Discord message Ernie or I on Instagram, but Jodo Jake just posted in the Discord this video. I almost want to show it, but also I feel like I would die.
Nah, just leave it in the Discord, bro. People could tap
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
It's open
true.
to anybody.
That's true.
Just
Yeah,
pull
and
up,
you can
man. We
just go
having
to
fun
their
in there.
Instagram. It's great content. Um, Son of a Merc asked, got any new posters lately, Ernie? Do you have any posters, dude? You haven't showed me yet? Or did they stop coming in? You kind of filled out your space and you're good now?
Oops. This is a weird sentence, but I hung the tentacle. Huh,
Oh, yeah?
so, yeah, pretty lit. Nah, just this one, fool. It pretty lit. I don't know. It's like some sort of video game. I never played it. Some
Is
little
that
kid on a.
Pokemon?
I think this is Scarface, the video game. Little kid on a
Okay.
boat,
That's
and then
cool.
he's like, "Elvira, you want the Elvira?" And then they're trying to find the Elvira. I'm pretty sure,
Okay.
but I never played the game.
We should play that, dude.
I
We gotta
think it's
play
called
more games.
sell what? What am I selling? I don't know. So I don't know. I have to check it out. But
Is
the
that's
poster's
just a
cool.
game where you like Zell people money?
Sell the okay. I'm trying to sell the cards, but I don't have any because I give them all to James, and I got paid out 12%. I'm
Mm-hmm.
hot. What else we got, dude? Shout out to Becket, bro. I think they're gonna bounce back. I think Becket is gonna bounce back. That's my final take on that. I think
Oh, I think
some
so
rich
too.
dude will buy him, or somebody will buy him. Maybe Charlie will buy that too, bro. He could just own half the hobby. That's this is what it is.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be completely fine. Like there's scammer like known scammers on Instagram where it's like literally every post is this is a scam, this is a scam, and like people still buy from them. Like people are just so dusted that I feel like you could do so many things wrong in the space, and it would take a year for people to realize that you're a bad dude. But
I mean, they're gonna do the same shit, bro. They're gonna write an apology letter. They're gonna say we fired the guy, and it's back to printing, back to scamming.
mhm.
Allegedly,
It's allegedly no
hearsay.
evidence,
This is
just
a
just
movie I'm writing.
verbal hearsay. Everybody,
A fantasy
we're not
movie.
saying that there's people that can get you black labels if you know the right guy. We're not saying that at all. I promise.
Yeah. Um, I'm a little bit low key, like super low key, like the lowest possible key back in the hobby. Um, I did get a little sub back, a little liquidity.
Hmm.
My fort. You could take the PSA membership out the kid, but you can't take the hood out of. I don't know. I got some cards, so they're for sale. Um, hold on, my girl just got here.
Yeah, go check out
Here,
his Instagram and give him the good old low ball. He's got some Mu EX English 10s from the UPC. Super hard to grade, as is all English. Invest now. Okay. Z just watched it. Nothing screams badass more than Black Label. Cool vid. I agree. I watched that video and I was like, respect. You gotta have some real balls to put that out there, I think. But that is how it is with any content. Son of Merc, I kind of want to send to BGS now. Yeah, I saw the report come out that their CEO got flagged and charged for money laundering, and I'm like, screw CGC, screw PSA, I'm all in. You got to take the chances while you can. Who knows? Maybe to get back on track, they'll be putting out a lot of black labels just to kind of get their name back out there, get some sales publicly on Z&G. It's never been a better time to sell your black labels, folks. If you got a black label, who knows? Do you wanna hold on to it and hope that crypto pays you out in a few months, or do you wanna dump it now? If they go out of business, you got to take all these risks. But maybe to save themselves, they give a bunch of black labels out, and that's what I'm personally banking on. I did send more cards to them against my better judgment, but
why
I
would you do
smacked
that?
I
That
smacked
doesn't
my
make sense.
face, bro. I smacked my face so hard against the wall. The next thing I knew, I was dropping off a package to Beckett. It was wild, dude. I didn't even remember driving to the post office.
Hmm. I do
Uh,
respect that.
I mean, yeah, dude. I know y'all think it's a joke that I'm saying this, but you do so much less work after you smack your face super hard into a wall. Like you just forget the next 3 hours. Turns out you just list 20 cards. You're like, whoa, all those listings are up. That's crazy. I'm printing. And then you realize, oh, my gas tank's a little low. Did I go somewhere? And you check pirate ship, and it's like, whoa, I sent a package to Becket. That's crazy. I didn't even have to think.
Yeah. I mean, nobody listens to you, dude. Nobody listened to you about hobby hell, and now nobody listening to you about hitting your head on a wall, bro.
It's hard, dude. It's hard.
The wall.
Yeah, that too. Everything's hard nowadays, dude. Things non-boom,
I'm kind of
like
hard.
in the boom, everything's 10 times harder. Everything is just more. That's what everyone needs to understand.
Oh, Jodo Jake, great question. How do we opt out of CNG marketing messages?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Where do you get those? I don't even see those.
Hmm.
Marketing messages? Is that like on Instagram? Because if it's on Instagram, I haven't blocked already. So I just all I have with CNG is his address saved. I think that's all you need. How much for a Smith 1 hour consultation?
What you got,
I'll take one wall. I'm running low.
bro? What else is there? What else is there to say, man? The hobby. Sell the cards. Everything's going up. It's lit. I love it.
Hmm.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm even like I saw some. We must be in a boom, dude, because I saw a CGC 5 of like this type of card, Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh on Fanatics, go for like $32 of a Dark Magician. That's crazy. I'm sending everything now. I may
Really?
have a 300 card sub going out to CGC here soon. If that's, I mean, if it's $9 grading and after fees, I can make triple what the card is worth. We might be full sending, dude.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
Yeah, I got some CGC slabs up for sale on this week's auction on Fanatics. So I'll be posting those on my story. Got some pristine tins of this electric breaker Pikachu, the Pikachu everybody wants. I sent a bunch more of those to Becket, so it could be the best timing I've ever made in the hobby or the worst. I may never see those cards again, or maybe they come all back black labels. But
Check it
it's
out, Smith.
hard.
This is
But the girl
hard.
that gave you that didn't even make it?
No, she made it.
Oh. But she said it wasn't hers?
Yeah, because she just made it with like materials that were there. She was actually working. She
Oh.
was working on like one of those Star Wars ships, like the ones that walk. And I
Mm-hmm.
guess she just had a bunch of these or something. But dude, she killed it, dude.
Yeah, dude. She's like,
She's an
I
artist,
mean,
dude.
yeah, she's talented.
She turned
You,
nothing into this. I'm gonna sell this to a dummy at Collecticon for like 25.
oh yeah, that's 25 easy at a Collecticon. Are you kidding me?
Easy, dude. It's kind of lit. I have a collection of small things randomly. Look at this.
Oh, that's cute. Little Articuno.
The only arty I have left, dude.
Bro, in
After,
this
well,
Yu-Gi-Oh collection I picked up, there's some toys in there, dude. I might have to send you a little
shoot,
Yami, little
shoot,
Yami Yugi.
little Yami.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I need that.
I'll send you
Um,
some
you
toys,
want to see
dude.
a bag, everybody? You ready? Bear Walker.
You graded one?
Yes, sir, Bob.
Crazy. It's mint. That's a good grade.
What do you want to buy? A
Let's
nine?
go. What's the
Okay,
number on that bad boy?
I'm back out. I'm
Is that
back
one of
out the
the
hobby.
out of 2,500 ones?
It's doesn't even matter. That's what it's out of.
Okay.
It's yeah. There's a lot.
If it was out of 5,000, I'd maybe be interested, but
I'm triggered when Kai says that 5,000 is a big print run for Elates. That triggers me, bro. He's just
mm-hmm,
mad because he doesn't have one. He's broke.
mm-hmm. Or are you just coping?
No, no, he's broke. I promise.
Okay. I mean, there are only how many tens of those are there now? 300 or something. I mean, 300 out of 5K.
Bro, what if anyway? What else we got, bro? What you been up to lately, bro? Outside of the hub, what you been up to, man? Like in life, you have some new friends now and shit. I always see you out spending money. Apparently, somebody put their breast on you.
Whoa,
Allegedly,
relax.
allegedly.
Allegations.
I'm just saying,
Allegations.
like, how are you? You're living your life. You're printing off a modern. You're single, and you're in Texas. Like, are you good, dude? Are
Well,
you living?
I've discovered this beautiful thing, and beautiful things don't last forever, but
Your peepee?
basically,
Oh, sorry.
oh yeah, that's not gonna last forever.
No, absolutely. Trust.
Um, sponsor Blue Chew.
No.
But yeah, what's it called? Um, you got me all off topic now. Really hurt me with those allegations. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I've just been trying to enjoy life, and I think maybe now is not the time to never touch cards since we're in a boom. But I'm only touching cards once. I used to touch them several times. I used to get them in, touch all over, try to figure out which grading company to send them, get them back, touch them again, post them on Instagram and eBay. And then when they got sold, I touched them again. So that's 3 touches so far. And right now, all I do is I touch them once when they come in. I send them to a grading company, and then they go to Z. It's a really beautiful thing where it's like I've brought my hours in the hobby from 15 to 20 hours a week down to probably less than 5 hours a week. I mean, I feel like that's a dub, unless you just really want to touch your cards all over constantly. Um,
Yucky.
but I'm trying to get you on that, right? I'm trying to bring you back in the hobby, and the only way to do that is let you touch cards the least amount as possible, right? Isn't that what
No,
you want?
it's weird to even say this in this space, and I know I'm gonna get clown relentless and they're gonna clip this, but I actually like cards. I like cards. I know it's a revelation.
Really?
I just don't like customers, custies,
Hmm.
and I don't like flippers, retailers, wholesalers, um, cosplayers. I don't like them. I don't
Okay.
like signature events. I don't like that. That's it. Everything else I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Z says, glad I'm lessening your touching. I mean, I couldn't be more thankful. Like when and it's like people would be less thankful because it's like if you have a bunch of cards under $100, yeah, Z's gonna charge you 5. But did
It's
you have to
it's re
list it? Did you have to? I mean, maybe you looked up
no.
comps to give them a price, but if you're just auctioning, you don't have to look up the comp and they list it and they talk to your customers for you.
Oof. Yeah, that's
Like
the thing.
like one of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, I can't remember if it was one of my listings, Z, but he sent me like a message that some guy sent him about, oh, I have a whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! For you to look at. I see you're selling Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like back when in the beginning of the hobby, I feel like I would have been like, oh, thank God someone is coming to me with a collection. But it's like the collection that he described was something so abhorrent and terrifying and baggy that it's like even receiving that message or not having to receive that message is like I made $50 not having to talk to that guy. So it's like what is that's 10 cards with Z. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like
that's
people in the hobby don't realize how much time they spend talking to people and bartering and I don't
speaking of
know,
talking
dude.
to people, let's talk about this breast. What happened?
No, no,
Who,
no, no. We're
what?
not we're not talking anymore about allegations.
Okay, all right,
We're not
chat. Well,
doing
there you
this.
go.
We're
All right,
not
this is
doing
not
this.
pokey flips. All right, cool.
Not pokey
Yeah,
flips.
welcome back, everybody. All right, look, bro, I'm hot. It's late. What else we got, dude? Because I'm hot. Are you triggered this week? Did anything happen? Who we shooting at?
I feel like I was triggered about something. What was it?
Okay.
I might
I'm
have to go
triggered.
back and are you just tell me your triggers this week, and I feel like I've got a good one. I'm just trying to remember what it is.
My main trigger, honestly, no cap, for real, is you. Because we
Oh,
supposed to be the Spicy Boys TV, and you won't even tell a sleazy story about a sexual escapade. And I'm hot, and the chat
mm,
is hot, and whatever. I guess tap into the Discord for that because bro has a job. So we're gonna
yeah. I
let
can't.
bro
I
live.
can't just be saying all this crazy shit to
Bro is a
you online,
professional,
dude.
dude. Oh, I'm
Yep.
hot.
Just gotta
No.
tune into Discord and send me five, and I'll give you all the secrets,
What's my trigger this week? Honestly, dude, Miami traffic is not it at all.
dude.
And I'm not gonna
Bro,
lie, I might I might really move to Kentucky on them, dude, and just pray.
dude, I'm telling you, like well, actually, I have seen someone die on the roads in Texas, but
Oh,
I like living in Miami. I've never seen people drive because people say Houston is bad, LA is bad. They're obviously really fucking bad. But there's something different about Miami where there's like what every single South American country and multiple European countries and every dumbass in Florida, they're all represented in Miami. It's like
yeah,
such a cultural mixing pot that when you're
yeah,
on the highway, you have to deal with the 80-year-old Cuban dude who shouldn't be driving and he's driving 40 miles an hour in a 70 mile an hour. You have to deal with the coked out, just graduated from high school guy whose parents got rich off of Bitcoin and he's driving a Mustang 200 miles an hour. You got to deal with the dude who's completely out of his mind, stoned and coked out, just cutting you off for no reason, and he's texting people on Snapchat. You got all that going on.
Oh man, I'm letting you cook, but can I add to it?
Yeah, please add.
Brother, it okay, there's no space in the highways. The shit is like tight. Okay, go ahead. You could cook.
Bro, it's yeah, the lanes are small. I mean, there are a lot of the places like US one, there are what 4 or 5 lanes, but it doesn't matter because someone's gonna cut in front of you no matter what. And then there's dudes on motorcycles,
True.
like you think you want to turn, and you glance out your windshield,
It's like,
and
oh
there's
yeah.
nobody there, and then 2 seconds later you decide to turn, and there's a motorcycle flying past you. It's like, dude, I almost killed you. I was almost a murderer
Yeah.
because of
Yeah,
your
you're
ass.
gonna take a little
But bro,
spill there.
I did tell you one time. I definitely I saw a guy. Well, I didn't see it happen, but I saw a dude die where there's a Mustang that just like flew past me, like just pouring rain. It's pouring rain. It's like 2 p.m. I'm coming up to hang with you up in Fort Lauderdale, and like 10 minutes later, I just hit just this wall of traffic. I'm like, okay, Miami, what's going on? Like this sucks.
Hmm.
Like 40 minutes later, I see the same Mustang, like not in the
Oh
left lane,
no.
all the way off to the side, just
Yeah.
crashed into the wall. Like the Mustang is like half its size. It's the
Oh
same blue
man.
Mustang. I'm like, wow, that dude really just straight up killed himself. Like
Bro,
he
I
wanted to go
saw
200 in the rain and he just killed himself. That's
no, but people like you said, people are, on substances and shit. But like I actually saw something not as brutal, but it was a one lane. So a lot of the expressways connect. So there's like one big expressway with a bunch of lanes, but the connecting ones are usually one lane or two lanes max.
mhm.
So I'm just stuck in a one lane. And dude, my car was not fast. Hell, guys, I don't drive like an old lady. I drive safe, but on the faster side, like I'm trying to get there. And like I just could not go faster. I had a piece of shit car. Like I'm going, I don't know, 60 or something. And it's raining. And it's like 60 is fine, bro. It's raining hard. You get me? And the dude's behind me. He keeps like lighting, like putting the lights, and like he's super close to me. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like I can't go any faster. Like, which really makes you not want to like honk at people because you don't know. Maybe their car is just not that fast. Like, it's not their
Mhm.
fault. They're probably. Anyway, the guy, the first chance he gets, the first little space he got, swerves around me, like mad, probably looked back at me, and his car completely spun out, like did a triple donut and smashed into the wall. and I just drove off and I said, "Sucker," and I just drove off, dude.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't say that, but I should have. But I was like, it was real. It was like a real thing. I'm like, damn, should I get down and help? But then he was fine. Like it wasn't that bad. I was like, you'll be fine. It's raining. You're good.
Yeah, I was driving back from San Marcos the other night. It was like super late. Like I shouldn't have been driving. It was the same night with all the accusations, yada yada. Nothing happened. We were driving back at like 4
Here
a.m.
we go. We get
and
into
these
it,
two
chat.
these two cars, this Mercedes and this Infinity, just I'm going like 85, like
Yep.
10 miles over the speed limit. And these dudes passed us so fast they had to have been going 140. And this was in Kyle, and like everyone knows, like in Texas, like don't speed on the like you can speed everywhere on the highway, just don't do it in Kyle because they're just a pass through for San Antonio and Austin, and they're just racking up money pulling people over. Um, like 5 minutes later, we just see cop lights like way out in the distance. So like the cops are chasing these dudes now. It's like, oh damn, like these guys are
Damn.
getting cooked.
Yeah.
Um, and we keep going, and I was expecting to eventually see them along the side of the road, like pulled over. We never saw them again. Like just straight
Oh,
up
so it
cop.
just
I
got
think I
away.
think they were just chasing. Like maybe they were trying to get to Austin, like out of the Kyle district, but I don't know. I've never seen a cop chase that didn't end in like, oh, they're pulled over and they were speeding, but like they were just straight up racing. And um, yeah, maybe I don't get out much. I don't see many races, but I thought that was wild. I was like, I thought I was eventually going to see them, but we got home, not even see it, didn't even see them. It's like, okay, people be out here risking their lives, dude.
Yeah, man. People and it's like that old saying. I'm sure you guys have heard, but it's like better to a minute in your life than your life in a minute. Like that's some real shit. It's kind of cool that it's a bar like that, but like
Mm-hmm.
it really is cool because it's like a minute of your life. Like I remember this one time, bro. I was like dummy late to work. Like it's like I have to be there at 3. It's 3:50, bro. I am not making it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to a point where it's just you're just not making it. And then
Yep.
all that stress goes away and now you're slow again because you're chilling.
Yeah.
But like whenever you're close to not being late, it's the most stressful shit ever. It's better just to be stupid late, cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like what I do now, because I mean, part of my job is I have to be places on time. I just always give myself extra time to get there. So like if the GPS says 49 minutes, I'll give myself an hour 30. Like a
Mm-hmm.
whole extra 40 minutes. And then it's like nice because I know even if I dick around or like hit the whatever or like put gas or hit the post office or whatever, it's like I got 40 minutes to do nothing before I don't know. So that's been helping me, and then I'm like never late anymore. I
Yep.
legit lost like big contracts because I was late. Sorry, I was on Cuban time, dude, and I had to change that.
Dude,
But
people don't realize how behind on time Cubans are. Like it's
oh,
just is that just y'all's culture? Is like,
oh
hey,
yeah,
we're
that's the culture,
we're to
dude.
have dinner at 6, and they're
Oh,
like,
every
I
time.
thought you meant 9, fool.
Oh, every time,
Turn
dude.
it upside
I was like,
down.
yeah. Oh yeah, my birthday's at 6:30. Like my homie started pulling up 11:30 with bottles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's
It's
like,
like,
oh, okay, but you're
well,
5 hours late. Literally, we already ate the cake, sang the happy birthday, all sad. None of y'all were here. And then
yeah,
they're
but
like, oh, it's cool.
we
We
showed
brought
up.
a cake. We brought a cake. Oh, you're good. No,
Oh
but
man, dude.
that's why this pod's always late, dude. We still on Cuban time.
Yeah, I got a little bit of the Cuban time wore off on me for sure. Like 6:15, we could start at 7:15. It's fine. It's fine. Um, hey yo, Peak That Shoes here, dude. You just made a sale.
Oh, congrats. I got
Let's
six of them
go.
riches though. How much you want? You want six of them or five? Or how many you want?
Yeah, you want $5 each off each slab? Bulk deals, baby. Got to take
Yep,
advantage.
it's five less I gotta pay C, so shit.
Wonder
His
how
loss, your gain.
wonder how high those Mews can go. Like, cause I just like it was literally I think 3 weeks ago. Um, I sold one of those Mews for like 85 or 90 on Z auction, and now they're like 130. I think I saw a sale for 140. Crazy. But it's like
I
to get them now, you got to rip open a $200 product. So Those were
Listen, man,
80.
a true collector never sells. So I'm holding on to all 6 copies because this is the most important card in the hobby. And so what? The 9 pop is 7,700. So what?
Doesn't matter.
Irreplaceable collectible.
Hmm.
Irreplaceable juice.
Do you think the Japanese tin that you actually have to pull out of the
Yeah,
box
Palkia,
at
Palkia,
90?
Japanese. Ah.
Oh yeah, sorry, bro.
Japanese. What is this? 2020?
Dude,
Way
I told
before
you I
now?
forgot to bash my head against the wall
Oh
today.
my
That's my fault,
Japanese.
dude.
Ugh,
I'm
Japanese.
sorry.
Ugh, why would you say that?
I'm sorry. Um. Oh yeah, Quilly reminded me of my trigger. I mean, it wasn't that big of a trigger, but it was kind of like a "What are you doing?" type situation. There's
Yeah.
like someone on Instagram trying to sell raw, and they had what is it? They had five. I think it was five different near mint grading, like statuses, like their personal grading scale goes near mint minus minus, near mint minus, near mint plus, near mint plus plus. Oh, and then it was mint. So there was 6 near mint to mints. That was crazy. Ew.
You got into a fight again, bro. This dude is disgusting.
Yeah, little kitty.
Eat
But yeah, dude, just stick with near mint. Just stick with near mint. More people will buy from you. When you have mint as a grade, and then you have 5 different near mints below it, no one's buying the
Bro,
5.
what do I do with this? What do I do with this, chat? I just throw it away,
Oh,
rip it in
you can
half.
burn that. Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
Does it get cold in Miami during the winter?
All right, I got
Typical
another
question,
one. What do I do with this, dude?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing, right?
We split that one. That was an awesome box rip. That one's hard to pull.
we should. We're gonna split this L too.
Yeah, yeah. We're both in that card for 15. So a chin pal gold.
Dude, we need to hit a black label just to break even. It's gonna get dark.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Beckett's not a thing. Wild speculation. In a short couple of weeks, Beckett won't be a thing. Start getting used to it, and if you want the actual game theory optimal way to print when Beckett dies, join the Discord, bro, because we figured it out. We know how to maneuver now that Beckett is not a thing. And that's why I'm announcing my new grading company, Cuban Boy Gaming Grading Cards.
That's gonna boom. Get in while it's slow.
More details coming soon.
Or that one guy, it's like Mike Baker or something. He's got the little he like basically like for $25 you can send him your PSA slab and he'll give like a little like extra grade to a little diamond sticker he'll put on it for oh this is in the top 1% of uh uh what's it called, eye appeal of this card that I've ever seen. And he just collects the 25 and puts a little stamp on it. It's like the most genius business model I've ever seen because like everyone just sends them their ponchos, their Charizard first eds, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this card looks great." And just puts a little diamond label on it. Mike Baker approved. Thanks for the 25.
No comment. No comment. Can we shut her down soonish? Like maybe
Oh
a
wow,
couple
already
hours.
58 minutes, dude. What
What
are you
else you
getting
guys got
hungry,
for us,
dude?
man? Dude, I mean I have a full rack of ribs waiting. I mean it's kind of nice. And also my wife. No flex. Um
That was a flex.
Also I
I do
gotta
not have a
log.
wife.
I'm really sorry, but the grass is always greener. I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you this, Jake Smith. Um, what's give me a play, bro. Just give me a play. I want to play. Go. Play. Play. Not your best play, but give me a play. And if you tell me to shop on
Mm.
TCG player, I'm gonna jump.
What's your price range? Like what kind of budget are we working with? Because the play would be to buy $500 Pikachu EXs from Surging Sparks in mass, send them all to PSA, and your PSA 10s right now are selling for what? 2,000 to 2,500. I mean, I wish I was rich. I'd be doing that nonstop. I'd be running that card up to $600, buying every single TCG copy I could. Not my best play, not my best, because I'm not doing it, talking out my ass. But if you've got thousands to spend, Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. Maybe go buy the Pikachu that's really hot right now and grade a bunch of them. But that's my opinion. Yep, that's my opinion, dude.
Just give me my grades.
Just give me my grades, dude. Send that bitch at the Hyundai. Get it back in 5 days with a return address to ZNG. There you
So
go.
should I even like bother checking my Becket grades because like they're
Mm.
not a thing anymore? So they're just gonna keep my cards or what?
Well, you're saying they're going to be done in 3 weeks, and that terrifies me because I think I have 30 something cards with them that they invoiced me for, but I haven't seen any other steps show up. So, great company.
Receive date
Really?
October 15th. It's been a month.
Yeah.
Just give me my grades, Beckett.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Yeah, but you forgot the Becky piece of shit part.
Yeah.
You didn't listen to the
Allegedly.
whole song. Yeah. They're
Allegedly.
allegedly a piece of shit. We're
I just
not
want my
saying they're
cards
actually
back,
a
bro.
piece of
Look,
shit.
realistically, let me talk my shit real quick. My fault. Mason, welcome. Come on in real quick. How long does it take to grade a card? Watch this. Ready? I was about to show like my social security. Watch this. Ready? Okay. Yeah. Nasty sub. New back Japanese. It's a 10. Oh, it's 50 more of these. I would just give the boy the 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Bro, it literally should take 10 minutes. Everything I ever sent them was 10s. Why are they playing with my name, Jake Smith? I'm
Mm-hmm.
sending y'all relentless 10s. What is the point of giving me the 1-9? Why? It's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else in the sub is a 10. It was packaged nicely. Everything is centered because I do this. No flex. Why are you guys always giving me 6 10s and 1-9? Why? Can we stop? Can we like? Do y'all think it makes you cool?
No, it's they're locking in their future cash flow because you know it's a 10, so you got to crack it out and send it again. If you know it's a 10, crack it out and send it again. It's the motto of 2025 because every single cracked card is like 10 cracked cards, not in the boom. So,
I just need my grades, bro. All right, let's answer these last
yeah.
couple questions and let's or I guess I mean we could bring a guest on if or something. I mean, but I do gotta eat though, dude. And I gotta.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
I
almost
haven't
flexed.
eaten either. Let's answer your questions. Jake, will
Okay,
you be
yeah.
going to the San Antonio Card Show December 7th through 8th? Um, I feel like during those dates I have something going on, but maybe. I do like the San Antonio card shows because unlike Collecticon, there's people there with good raw cards. So,
Hmm.
local shows, go to your local shows, support your local shows. Don't go to Collecticon. You're just going to want to bash your face into a wall after going to a Collecticon. Unless you're really good with, 10 to 20% gains, you don't have many fees where you're selling, and you can just buy liquid PSA 10s. Collecticons are great for that. Z&G asks, Jake, how do you feel that Dan got multiple pristine Van Goghs and will now get 4 figures for each? Really unsurprised. I
Yeah,
was
very
honestly
unsurprised.
expecting that. When you buy 50,000 of one card, and you send them to a grading card company, I'd be really surprised if that doesn't make you money during the boom. So the fact that he sent a whole bunch of Pikachus to a company and got multiple of the highest grades, when people who are not bankrolled for that play are just sending 1 or 2, maybe 20 at a time, and I'm not surprised at all. Dan's
Yeah,
a
wait.
printer, and he's just going to continue printing. That's just how it is.
Yeah, yeah. I got a question for you, James from CNG. When you give me the payout, can you make this any smaller? Can we make this font a little smaller? Look how it looks on the page. I think we could go smaller because I really want my eyes to bleed when I read my email. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? I
And
I
then
could still I
when
can
you see
still
the
make it
total
out.
payout, your eyes also bleed again. Like actually
Yeah, like
multiple things
yeah,
start
like
bleeding.
what is that? Why is that number not 200? Make I
Hmm.
need explanation. And also,
Yeah.
I think we could go. Oh, because I has a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. I see. Oh, so that's my fault. All right.
Yeah, you forgot to do the math. You have to under expect when you're selling Yu-Gi-Oh.
I just want my eyes to fall out of my skull when I read the email. That's all. If you could just make it a little smaller, please. Um, moving on. Um, what else, bro? Who else is in here, bro? Give me my grades.
Got
Mason
peek
Peak is
that
too
chin.
busy. BBB. Bro, honestly, I think I hit my head enough. Or maybe that day I hit my head skating or something. But I
Hmm.
might start collecting sealed. It's not because I went on Nostalgianomics channel. It's not. It's because I love boxes with shrink wrap, dude. My fort.
Can't do anything about it when you love a box covered in
You
plastic.
love a box. You love a box, dude. I'm out of here, bro.
Bro, they put so much work into that shrink wrap too. Have you seen the little pokeballs and the detail on that shrink wrap?
Whenever they do Master Ball boxes, that's when we're in a boom.
Ooh,
Remember my name. When the box wrap should not be unwrapped, we're booming.
yeah. Damn, that's actually gonna happen. That's super, super dark. And then by that time, they're gonna have box grading companies. We're gonna be grading secret rare boxes. That's gonna
Actually,
happen. Or I mean, there's no way that doesn't happen. Like I've hit
actually,
my head enough to know that
I
that's going to happen.
no, but I think that might have been the dumbest thing I ever said in my life. Let me run it back. Because if the boxes were visibly different, then dudes would just buy it. So we're gonna time machine back to 30 seconds ago, guys. Um, but that would be kind of weird, and I wouldn't surprise me if they did some random shit like that. Like everything is a sweepstake, everything is a lottery. I just got my PSA magazine, and I don't know if I got a hollow Lugia or a non-hollow Lugia. Why am I? Why is there a chase card in my PSA magazine?
Hmm. No, the magazine is the chase. There's not even a card in there. Did you?
Should I rip it?
Oh, do they cover up the? Does it show the front or the back on that?
It
Yeah,
shows
that's
the
the back.
back,
So yeah, there should be a
but the
number on the back if you have it. So you probably have the base.
number 8.
I haven't gotten uh I haven't gotten any PSA magazines for like the past 3 months, so I'm probably gonna message them because it's free money, dude.
Free money,
There's
like
people
sealed.
without. Yeah, they're like people just buy these magazines for $20 a pop. Like you make back your membership just through reselling the magazines. That's insane.
Yeah,
What
PSA
other
is
company
free
gives
money.
you that? What other company gives you that value?
Wait,
Oh, and they give you tons of Fanatics credits.
wait, dude. I think I got the hollow. Wait,
Are you
hold
rich?
on. Are we rich?
There's no way. You didn't get that thing.
Oh, the back looks the same. I thought the hollow had a different back. Come on.
Come on.
Maybe, dude. I might rip it, dude.
Maybe I've just been getting lucky and like I keep getting numbered ones and like the mail person is just on to me and they just take it. That'd be kind of sad.
I'd be
But
sad if you're the main giveaway winner and they just keep snaking you.
mm-hmm.
But I'm
Just
pretty
keeps
sure
happening.
mail fraud is like a big deal. I don't think they would do that.
Well, I mean, there's some like I honestly think like when your One Piece magazine didn't come in, I do think that one was probably stolen because that one you could see the number and like the out of 100s were going for like $1,200. So like if the mail person or someone along the mail chain
Yep.
of command saw that, like
They probably snaked me.
super
Yeah.
easy scoop, and it's like, oh, lost package. I mean, yeah, it's mail fraud, but how do they enforce that unless there's
Yeah.
like multiple instances and people find
Yeah.
you out?
Yeah. And there's no like camera and I don't know. I don't know because it does arrive at a facility and it does go out on a truck and that truck is numbered and accounted for. So I have my doubts.
Yeah, that's my theory though, because everyone I know got that One Piece magazine except for you, and you get them really quickly. Like I always have like a 2 week delay when I do get them.
Mhm.
So I feel like with yours, like just never coming, and then the next one just comes in, like that one's a little too sussy. It's got the card in there too. If they know about that, it was like $150 raw card. Like
Yeah.
PSA definitely needs to change that up. They need to cover up, make it more of a mystery on what you get. So you actually have to open the packaging to see the number. And if there's a card in there, there needs to be some sort of insurance or some sort of better tracking. Like it needs to be sent by FedEx or something with tracking, um, and not USPS. But will
I
that
don't know.
make them more money? No. It'll lose them money implementing those. So
I
I
don't think
doubt
I
that
got the
happens for a bit.
I don't think I got the hollow because I think the hollow one I would be able to tell. But then again, they're both gray, so it's like kind of hard to see through the plastic. I just spent the last
Hmm.
couple minutes looking. I don't know. I might just rip it. Either way, who cares? If I get the hollow, it's probably what?
You
A
want to rip it
hundred and
wide, dude?
ninety, $200
For what? Which
for
number?
this, dude, for the hollow one.
Which
It's two hundred dollars.
what does it say it's out of? Out of 100? It's already at 200. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
out of a
crazy.
hundred. I guess
So
I'm ripping.
you can't see any foil or anything.
No, dude, that's what I was trying to see, but I don't no, look, I'll show you. The
Let's
thing is
rip
it
it
has
live.
I know, but it has my address on it and stuff, so it's kind of like a docs, big docs.
Oh, I've been selling
No.
your address for $5 for like 6 months now.
Oh,
So
perfect.
yeah,
Nice.
I'm just trying to get multiple side incomes.
Nah, I respect your entrepreneurship, dude.
Yeah, it's a hustle. You can't say anything bad about it.
Well, anyway, we're gonna figure out later if I'm rich, but for now, we're gonna assume I break like always. Jake Smith, thank you once again for joining me today. We have to put out more content. The
Hmm.
streets, the streets are ready. Um, and maybe we can put out little card content. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can bring it back to, well, not Japanese, but some collector sentiments, you know? Because all these jokers, they claim to be big time flippers, but they're really binder collectors. They live at home with their moms. No, no flex. Um,
True.
what else you got? Final words. Let's shut it down.
Final words. I don't know if it's going to help anyone, but I realize that CGC is grading Yu-Gi-Oh pretty easily, but that's probably doesn't affect anyone here. Maybe a single
No.
year after the video's been out for a few days, but I'm doing a lot of that, just sending to auction of fanatics, um, and yeah, just not having to touch these cards or list these cards and just auction them on fanatics. It's a dream come true. And then not having to touch them and sending the Z in them auction, and it's a dream come true. That's all I got to say is the hobby is a dream come true right now. It's getting to a point of optimization where if you know what you're doing and you bash your head enough and you get internal cranium damage enough and you just lower your thought processes just by a little bit, you're going to do really well in this boom. So that's my thoughts on it all. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, everybody.
Yeah, go check out Mason Berry. He's gonna be selling cards digitally over there at Garden Host Gaming channel. Um, and of course, go follow Thrifty. I think she went full OnlyFans now. I'm not sure. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Um, he realized he didn't get his last magazine. God bless mail fraud. I'm huge on mail fraud prevention. I'm huge on that.
Yep.
Um,
It's a big topic.
and yeah, dude, let's shut it on down. The next stream, you guys, I might be on the moon playing golf, my four, or I might be at the skatey, or we might shut the channel down. But thank y'all for being here. Hit that like and do me a favor, join the Discord and also hashtag Jake Smith made me do it. Let's
Hmm.
make that a thing. Let's make that a thing because the man has given away way too many plays to not get a little recognition, a little bit of flowers.
Hmm.
Okay. Everybody
And
out here, no names, but all of you grading way for DBC, I just want a little bit of a shout out. That's all. Go ahead, Jay Smith.
yeah, and just please subscribe. We'd love your subscription. Even if I make you do it, please. If you like the content, please make us feel good about ourselves and keep doing this thing. Or else we just might become astronauts and be on the moon and say goodbye to the entire hobby. We might just become the first people on the front lines of the Space Force of Elon Musk and just go to Mars because we can't stand it on Earth anymore. So please give us your little subscribe and your likes, and join the Discord and talk shit to Ernie and I directly. That'd be great.
All right. Yeah. We're gonna shut it down. Can you end it?
Yep, I'll end it. Shut her
All right.
down.
Peace, y'all.
All
See y'all
right,
next time.
peace, y'all. Are we live?